Oh, I'll show you when I'm live.
You know what?
Hello, 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 world. And thanks for tuning in to the Sip and Talk, or Let's Sip and Talk with Freema. Um, and as I always do, just to let you know that your phone's not on thing. Just to let you know that this show is for individuals that want to speak about something, but just don't know how or really want to. Again, these are just opinions. We're not counselors. We're having fun all while making it a learning opportunity as well. So, hey do ghetto, ratchet, hood, black people make other black people look bad. I know you're like, wow, I can't believe, but hey, we speak the unspoken. We talk about things one dare to speak about. So, I'm going to start off by saying this. Everyone has a little hood, a little ratchet, a little ghetto in them. It just, when it comes out. My opinion to this is, I don't necessarily know what hood is. Maybe it's where you were raised or what street you lived on. They feel like, okay, you're hood because you lived on this street. I don't know. First, no children invited. It's adult time. Hello, this page is strictly for adults. No children. Hood could be where you live, where you were brought up. Ratchet. Somebody tell me what y'all think ratchet is. Ratchet to me is loud. Maybe you just loud, and I'm loud. Damn, am I ratchet? Am I about to describe myself? Just loud. You kind of have no tact. You don't know how to turn it off. You're just always that way, because I think people, like I said, I feel all of us have a little bit of something in us, but maybe if they classify you as ratchet, you don't know how to turn it off. Ghetto. Okay, I'm going to say this when I say ghetto. And maybe ratchet. Maybe hood. You know what burned me up? I seen a video floating around on the books when the stimulus checks went out. And I guess their stimulus checks were held up at a tax place. I don't know where this place was at, and I hope I don't know anybody that was out there. However, when I first clicked on it to see what was going on, the first thing I noticed, and excuse my language, it pissed me off, was all the bonnets and pajama pants that I seen. When I say that touched a nerve for me, because I'm going to explain this. The reason why it touched a nerve is because people already look down on us. Not saying it's fair. Life isn't fair. People are going to feel the way they want to feel about you. However, don't give them a reason to. You get what I'm saying? You already not getting the money that you're supposed to get, that we didn't know this was going to happen, that we weren't supposed to get anyway, if that makes sense. Y'all see what I'm trying to say? But then you out there with the bonnets and pajamas and house shoes on. Like, who does that? I'm going to tell you how I view it. I view it as, because somebody that get out of bed in the morning, or get out of bed at 12 o'clock. Maybe you're not an early riser. I'm an early riser. So you get out of bed at whatever time you get out of bed, right? You take a shower. You brush your teeth. You get dressed. And correct me if I'm wrong. Are you going to take a shower, brush your teeth, I don't know, and throw on pajama pants? Some people may do that, but on the outside looking in, because we don't live with you, I'm going to feel like you rolled out the bed. Like, that's just my honest opinion. I feel like you rolled out the bed and you came and did what you wanted to do. And I'm going to hit it on another notch, and then I'm going to let everybody else chime in and give me your opinion on it. Okay, with the whole bullying in school, that's real. Okay, so now little Harry's getting in trouble in school because people picking on him for whatever reason. We don't know. But guess what? Mama come to the school and she got a bonnet on her head. She got on pajama pants. Or maybe she just got on pajama pants and her hair is done. I don't know. Or maybe she's dressed and got on the bonnet. I don't care what the situation is. However, hey, Tamika. However, the situation is now, little Harry gonna come back to school Monday, And they're going to say, little Harry, your mama can't afford to get her hair done. She had to come to school in a bonnet. Or she can't wear clothes because she gotta wear pajama pants. Or your mama look nasty, Harry. Da-da-da. Like, we gotta understand, we reflect our children at the end of the day. So we gotta be mindful of what we got going on when we step out of our houses. I'm not trying to tell anyone. I am not trying to tell anyone how to dress, how to act. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm far from it. Tanisha, definitely don't feed into the stereotype of us, but guess what? That's what they're doing when they walk out there and look like who gives a rat's behind, and at the same time, I'm fussing and cussing about something. I mean, that's just my opinion. You know, don't hate me for my opinion. They parents don't raise them right. And then again, we could be wrong. That mama that wear that bonnet, that mama that wear them pajama pants can be the best freaking mama in the world. But guess what? Morning. Oh my God, April said she did it this morning. I'm sitting here stepping on toes and they're right here in my living room. But I mean, we don't know. That's why I said with these conversations we have, it's always the what ifs, or, you know, from outside looking in, or what could possibly happen. This girl can be the best mama ever. But at the end of the day, it's somebody looking and saying, I cannot believe that girl came to this school to have a parent conference and looking like that. No, I didn't do that. Like, I mean, I just don't understand. We got to be mindful. These kids have no filter. Oh, you best believe they telling little Harry about you once you leave this house. And that's just some real stuff. So, yeah, it's all about how you carry yourself. Exactly. It's about how you carry yourself. And that's just what it is at the end of the day. And again, I'm not perfect. I'm pretty sure back in the day, I done wore pajama pants in the store. Or, you know, I done wore a bonnet. Hell, recently, after a late night creep coming home early in the morning, I was ashy with shorts on and some flip-flops. In my hair, I can't remember how my hair was. I honestly don't remember. Hell, I might have had on a bonnet. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, we shouldn't care about what people think. No. However, they're stereotyping us, and some of them jokers are making us look real bad, and they're looking at us as a whole. And it's not fair at all. Hey, Brooker, how you doing? Anybody want to chime in and not just listen to me talk? Anybody want to call in? You can be anonymous.
I chime in.
What you want to say, April?
Most people that know me know that I try to carry myself in the best manner. However, like this morning, on the way taking my son to work, 6 o'clock in the morning, because he total lost my car.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm extra, y'all. Y'all should know this. So, let me make sure I'm understanding what you're saying. You had to take Mari to work 6 o'clock this morning.
Yes.
You had on pajama pants and a bonnet?
No, I had on a doggone house coat.
So, let's analyze this situation, people. You're taking your son to work in a house coat with probably no bra.
No bra.
What if you got a flat tire?
I'd just be in a flat tire in that house coat. Now, keep in mind, I don't do this, but like I said, he total lost my car Saturday. So now we're sharing cars, okay? So I had no choice. And when I got in the car, there was no gas in the car.
Okay, so what if you would have had to go to the gas station?
We did. That's where I was.
You got out?
I normally wouldn't get out. He got out and pumped the gas, but I had to have me some coffee. So yes, and he can't.
April is who I'm talking about, y'all. April is who I'm talking about, people.
Oh my God. Look, I did look around to see if there was nobody out there. And I went in there and got me a cup of coffee because I knew he didn't know how many sugars to put in there. And guess what? I be damned. As soon as I got ready to walk out the stove,
you seen somebody you know.
I seen somebody I know.
It never fails. It never fails. Crystal said, I've done it. I don't go to my baby's school or to handle business, but running to the store is a different story. Why put your good clothes on for a quick trip? Hey, it is what it is.
That's not the norm for me.
It is what it is. Like I said, I mean, all of us has probably done it. You get what I'm saying? Denise put on her page one morning about who worry about an emergency when you sleep naked. You know, like, if something happened, it's a house fire. Are you going to ramble to put on some clothes, or you running your behind out the door?
Far as stereotyping, I had an incident. Now, we all know we're practicing quarantine.
Jamal said, April, my girl.
And I'm one that feel.
Patricia said, "Hey, cousin Patricia, all the way in Chicago." She said, "In cases like that, it's okay until you run out of gas or get a flat tire."
Shoot. But we decided, me and my other half and the kids decided to go to Columbia, which Columbia is like an hour away from where we live.
Tamika says she do that all the time.
Oh my goodness. Just to get out the house. However, we called before we left.
Brooke says no excuses, April.
I know, but it wasn't no gas in the car. And I needed my coffee.
She needed her coffee with the sugar.
Yeah. So I called my food into I called my food into the restaurant before I actually got there, an hour, before we left the house. And they said it would take 45 minutes to get done. So I'm like, okay, so we go there, just ride, enjoying our time, happy to be out the house.
Right.
We get there, people, it's like 20 cars out there. They say, stay in your car, they'll come out to the car. Okay, so we sit out there for 30 minutes. People going up to the door, they're waiting on the people. Nobody's going out to the car. So I get out. And the lady that's standing beside me, which happened to be white. Okay. Not beside me, but she was standing in front of her car. And
I agree with you, Jamal.
Person that I am, I'm.
You want to make her communicate. Yeah. You want to make her communicate.
Yeah, we're standing out there waiting, so I'm just, trying to be friendly.
Making conversation.
And I was like, well, how long you been out here waiting? Well, I'm not complaining. Because of the situation and everything that we're in and what's going on. I'm not complaining about the wait time. I'm just going to be patient. Ma'am, I'm being patient as well.
You fucking nasty.
I should put his behind on live. You pervert. Excuse me. Nasty. No, let me hold that phone. Who is this person?
I don't know.
This is what idiots do.
Okay. Oh, it stopped. Yeah, I would show y'all this, but it's perverted.
There you go.
Somebody is video chatting my cousin, and this is what he sent. Like, report him and block him. And you see, that takes me to a whole nother level. I'm sorry, April. Her whole story done got... I put up a post the other day because, people approach women and it went a long way. Y'all know we switch avenues all the time. You know how men approach women and this and that. But she didn't even know this man from a can of paint. Like, what gives you the right to do that? Block his... Matter of fact, get his name. Like he really was... It was alive. It was a real person. Who does that?
A sick person. They probably have a disease.
That goes back to that ghetto ratchet shit. Excuse my language. Now, that's ghetto. That's ratchet.
That's just nasty.
That took me to a whole... I can't believe he did that.
He did that.
You should have went to his page and see who this joker was first.
I don't know who he is.
He just calling random people and doing that. You horny dog. Look at some porn. Like, come on.
Why are you going around flashing people?
Flashing? You doing a whole...
And then you flashing with that little thing.
Wow.
And
anyway.
It don't look clean.
Yeah, Jamal, that was some craziness. We did not expect that just now, but who does that? Like, what's wrong with our people? Like, who does that?
Well, I guess that right there explains why some people look at us as the same. They
Desperate. Exactly, Crystal.
They don't know how to take us. Because we have people that do stupid stuff.
And that does not reflect us. I think somebody put maybe that's how they see you or no.
That goes back to the incident that just happened with the guy that just got chased down and shot.
Wasn't Ahmad, I believe? Jogging.
I mean, like, seriously. But you put all of us in the same category. You assume that because he was jogging, he stole something. Or whatever the case may be.
I don't know what the case was. They just were some white supremacists.
He was running, he was guilty. Yeah, because he was black, he was guilty. But going back to my story.
Sorry, we went out on a tangent just now. I do apologize. Okay, you were saying about your story. You want to get something to eat. Y'all, that one caught us off guard.
Yeah, that was nasty.
Like, that pissed me off.
That was... If you're watching...
He's not watching.
He's on Instagram.
He's on Instagram, little pervert.
Nasty.
I reported it at blog.
You reported his page, right? Yeah, because that's too
nasty.
much.
That's too much.
But that's what Stacy said. To my aunt is little. That's why he got to do that. Like, that's not cute. Okay, go ahead, April. You said, okay, let me recap a little bit. You know, with this whole quarantine thing, not too much open, so they decided to take a ride to Columbia, which is about on Harbison, maybe I say an hour from us. You know, call the food in. They said it'll take about 45 minutes to get ready. So she went there, got out the car, seen ladies waiting, and Jamal said that made me like bad. I have a crush on Miss Kennedy that in front of me, Lord. I'm telling you, that's the stereotyping. I'ma feel like all dudes just ain't up to no good. They were trying to approach you on some crazy mess, but no, everybody's not the same. But so you got out and you said, how long have you been waiting?
And I just asked her. I said, well, how long have you been waiting? And she was like, well, I'm not in a hurry. Due to the situation and everything, I know I had to be patient, trying to get, some food. I'm just here, so however long it would just take that long, but I'm not putting up a fuss about it and all this. And I'm looking like, the hell, I just asked you. And I came out and I told her, I said, well, I just was curious. I said, I just drove an hour just to get out the house, and we're enjoying our ride, and we're enjoying our time sitting here waiting. Yeah. We knew it was going to be a wait, but I was just enjoying my time. I just asked because I was curious.
It sounded to me like she was trying to talk you down. You get what I'm saying? Like oh my God, there's another angry black woman. Let me tell her we've been waiting. We're not complaining, so she won't get in an outrage. Yeah, and that's how I took it.
Yeah, and it was not that. I was not in an outrage or nothing like that. I was just chilling.
Yeah, and you just want to hold conversation because she was right there. Were y'all social distance?
Yeah, she was in front of her car. Was in front of mine. We were more than 6.
She was white, Jamal. She was a white lady.
Yeah, she was a white lady. Now, on the other hand, I guess I asked my mom because she was in the car with me. I pulled up to another restaurant through the drive-thru, and it was a young lady back there messing in her hair.
That worked there?
That worked there. She was inside the building. So I'm looking.
Oh, go ahead, April. That's
so then turned around and the other girl was standing to the window. She walk over there to the drink fountain where the other girl was standing. She was like, "Why is she looking at you like that?" Now
asking you why you're looking at the other girl. She asked the other girl.
Why is she looking at you like that? So the other girl came with my food. I waited till I had my food in my hand, and that's when I said I was looking at her to make sure she didn't go around my food because her messing in her head around people's food is very nasty, and I wanted to make sure she wasn't touching anything of mine.
And you weren't wrong for that.
But
did Mama think you were ghetto or something?
No, and I asked her. But Mama's expression did change. But I mean,
see, Mama's so mellow and low key like me. We don't like confrontation. We kind of, But I would have asked.
That's my food.
Yeah, that's your food.
And trust and believe, the braids are dirty. I mean, all around here was cake. It didn't look well kept. Besides, I don't even mess in my own head when I'm cooking at home. I put a bonnet on my head.
Well, I didn't put a bonnet on when I was cooking that salmon.
Braids in it.
I did have it in a ponytail.
Yeah, I put a bonnet on my head or something to keep my hair from flying around in my own kitchen.
Yeah, that wasn't ghetto.
And I mean, she was digging and straightening up. I had this massive bun up in the top. Ew. It was nasty. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess I could have took my food and just left.
No, April gym fee. April gym fee.
Eddie Valentine's no April gym fee.
What I was about to say. I can't. When I'm hangry, I don't say I get ghetto or anything, but it comes out of me.
I'm outspoken. I don't think I get ghetto about it, but
would you classify me as who is that?
Angie.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
Hey, Red, how you doing?
How you doing?
Why you ain't come to the front door?
Stacy said you.
I ain't started the backdoor process yet.
How you doing?
Quick question for you fellas, since y'all are in here. Y'all about to go in the den, by the way. Y'all gotta go in the den, but I got a quick question. Would y'all consider me ratchet, ghetto, or hood? Be honest.
No.
April, what's talking to them? Well, thank you, fellas. I appreciate that.
You already said.
Angela's looking at him like, why are you lying? Are you serious, Angela?
I ain't talking about you. Jay, what about me, Jay?
I don't know.
He told Angela he don't know.
Well, I've heard some of everything about me. Some people say I'm mean, I'm nasty.
That too.
I get mean. I get nasty all the time.
I'm ghetto.
No.
Oh,
I ain't never
I've
got
been
ghetto,
called
I don't
Miss
think.
G.
What's Miss G?
I'm gangster. I've heard
Stacey, that
a
door
lot of
shut?
things.
No, this one right here.
I've heard a lot of things.
About yourself?
Yeah.
It is now.
Yeah, this is what people actually say to my face.
I don't know if I've ever heard. Y'all be honest with me. Y'all been around and I appreciate y'all. Based on these segments, I know I'm country. I know that. Am I ghetto? Am I hood? Am I ratchet? Be honest. I can take it. I can take it. I had some chick playing in her hair and on Facebook while she's supposed to be filling my kids' prescriptions. I got a little amp with her. That's why I say it depends.
Why she feeling?
Yeah.
Oh no.
It depends
And
on the
you know
situation.
what?
We all got it in us. I ain't
Look.
better than the next.
I had a situation like that too. I don't know what they were doing when they was mixing my child medicine up. But how about they gave my child the wrong medicine? They didn't mix it up. They gave him powder. About to overdose my baby.
Thank you, Tamika.
And I was trying to, what saved
Thank you,
him
Jamal.
was we were trying to figure out how to give it to him because it was like in a powder form.
Oh, they didn't mix it.
No, I had to take it back to the pharmacist and they had to apologize because they didn't mix it.
Wow. But everybody make mistakes.
That was my baby life you was messing with.
Oh my God. What's wrong, Stacey?
Oh, no, you got an inbox.
What'd they say?
It says, yes, ratchet and ghetto females definitely make us look bad as a whole. They make us look very uneducated and worthless. No one will
Thank you,
respect
Eddie.
you if you do not respect yourself.
Food for thought.
Now,
If you do not, vodka, what are we drinking on?
vodka.
What kind is that?
That's pineapple.
If we do not respect ourselves, how the hell are you gonna expect somebody else to respect us? Can I get an amen? I bet you I would cash out somebody $5 right now if they can tell me what I got that off of. And I bet you y'all can't. I bet you y'all can't.
2-1 food, thanks for
No,
everything.
no. If you, they say love yourself. If you're not gonna love yourself, how the hell you expect somebody else to love you? Can I get an amen?
2-1
And see, I'm doing too much. That's telling it.
2-1 food.
Nope. $5 for the person that can tell me
Is that
what I
theirs?
got that off of.
Is that BAPS? It is 2-1 food.
It does come out when you least expect it because
Can I say something?
you know my mouth frame. I don't play no games. You right. Me and Chris used to go at it at work, but it was love. It was never serious.
I'm gonna hold my hand
And I think I can get there too now.
Oh,
like,
God, I know I pulled that.
let me
much.
tell y'all, we took the kids, girl, we drinking tonight. It's Friday. We ain't got no job. We ain't got
That's
shit to
right.
do.
That's
Nah,
right.
I'm playing.
So you
But
You got fired for stealing boxes in your house?
no, it wasn't a Tyler Perry movie. Nope.
I think that was 2-1 food.
It was not too long food.
Can I chime in on the
I was about to
inbox?
say something. I done forgot.
My bad.
I done forgot now. Go
What
ahead.
else you got in
I
there?
want to chime in on the inbox. I know I can get ratchet and ghetto, but it all depends on my setting. And I deal with a lot of young people.
Mm-hmm. So you
Some that
can't
have
do
a
it.
troubled background.
Right.
So when they do come to me and they do try me, because I try to carry myself as a professional
Right.
and as a lady, I let them know I can get hood too.
How you let them know in a respectable, professional manner?
Look, this is a job.
Oh,
Don't get
you
it
just straight out tell them.
I just come straight out and tell them.
That's
Don't
it?
get it twisted.
Nothing else?
I
guess
and
it's
I
all
tell
about how
them,
you
but I
say
tell them,
things and
I'm
stuff.
going home to my children by any means necessary. So you can take it however you want to take it. At the end of the day,
Taste.
you have to, and I'm not jumping down in that level. I don't use no profanity. I don't do any of that stuff. But I let them know, and then they be
Right.
laughing at me because of the music that I listen to. But
Yeah,
it's
she
a
listens to
reverse
some.
psychology
I
thing.
don't listen to music.
I
like
listen
that.
to that kind of music so I can relate to them.
Oh, but
when they
in that,
sit
I
there and
understand
they
that
play
because
it,
I can't listen
and I be
to
like,
it.
oh, I love that song. Oh, put on some Rod Wave. And they be like, what you know about
They
him?
sure will lie on you.
Yeah, but they be
Right,
like,
B.
what you know about the... But they got that respect for me because they know not to try. I'm
Crystal,
a little bit
I
smart.
still
I
don't
can
see
relate
that
to
in
them.
myself.
Right.
Though. Crystal says she called me nice, nasty, not ghetto. I don't understand how people
You're
say
nice,
that.
nasty.
What is nice, nasty?
Ma'am, I asked you for 10 sugars, not 5. Can you count?
I wouldn't say the last part. Can you count?
You was about to be nice nasty the other day. I
And
want to
when?
say it.
Oh yeah, no, that's a different situation. I guess I am nice nasty.
Yeah, see?
I just don't like confrontation though. I'd rather not even address it and diffuse the situation than
I'm not.
I
Because
can't.
it hurts me unless I let it out.
I gotta let it go.
got
I
to
ain't feel
express
like
my feelings.
sometimes I
You
just let it go.
gotta talk.
I don't feel I can do it. What are y'all classified as? I'm nice nasty.
All right.
I mean,
What
what
am
are
I?
you guys?
What
What are your thoughts on? Is it too much to talk about our culture? Is it too much to talk about our ethnicity? I mean, let's talk about us black people here. I'm completely black, like
No,
100%.
you're
What the freak is an African?
If you see
What's
somebody,
an African?
it's African.
No.
Man,
You're African. You're a true definition of African American.
hold on, Jamal.
A true
Time out.
definition.
How you curse out your
Because
boss?
part of your genes are African and part of your genes
Tell
are
Jamal
American.
I've done that before too. I've cursed
I've
my-
never cursed out my
I
boss.
wish
Curse
an
mine out.
employee would curse at me.
I've
cursed
never,
mine.
and I had never had any cuss
I
at me.
know I came in late.
No.
What's the topic?
The
I
topic
cursed
is,
right.
what's the topic, y'all? Do black, ratchet hood, ghetto, no, do ratchet hood, ghetto black people make other blacks look bad?
Yes, because I work with them every day.
Excuse me, me and you work together.
Well,
Oh,
when I say work with
Let me
them
cross-
every day, I mean like on the other
in the
spectrum.
public, working with the
Right,
public. Okay,
right,
let me
because
look. I had to cross my leg on that one. What you trying to say?
I work
I
with
get
them
it.
every day, and
And it's
you
sad.
can explain something to them, and they still will look past you like you ain't said nothing to them. And
I
then
guess
once
that's
they
true,
get what they want, then they act like ain't nothing happened. And,
Yeah.
and the thing about it is, you don't have to do all of that.
You don't have to do all that.
And then also, there are also
You
people
are,
that act
Krista.
like they're
You keep it
not.
100.
You know, they don't have that. I'm not gonna say hood, but that upbringing where you can get a little gangster. I'm gonna say it that way.
Yeah.
Or you can get and try to cover it up with a different type of persona because of a title,
Yeah,
and then
Goes to their head.
when it come out, it's like
they shop.
they shocked that it came out.
Don't
You
let
know?
this title fool you.
Right.
I can get on your level real quick.
Yeah.
However, I know when to turn it on
It's
and
always
off.
a
But you
time
know
and
what?
place.
It's a time and place
It's
for
always a
everything.
time and
I
place,
guess I
and
had
it
a
depends on
professional
the
in ghetto moment
situation.
yesterday.
Why? You got ghetto at
I
work?
was professional on the phone with him, but I was letting him know, like,
It does.
you gonna do what I tell You were just nice. You gonna do what I nasty. asked you. Then when I pull up to his house to look at where his mailbox was at, I was bumping past.
He
the
was
truck.
motivating you, Jamal. You had to cuss him out.
Now, this right here, and Freeman can recall this situation. Like I said, all depends on the situation and where you are. Now, my favorite thing is, and this happened to me a lot. If anybody know me, they know I love shopping.
Right.
They know I love nice things. I will
Right.
work my tail off.
That
to
brings
get
up
what
another
I
topic,
want.
but I'll bring that
Right.
up in a minute.
However, when you got ready to go to college, do you remember the incident in Eddie Bauer's
I
store?
sure don't. I was too much
However,
indulged in
I remember
shopping.
the
You remember?
incident because I
You was
heard
with
about
us?
it. No, I heard about it.
Okay.
Where you came to the register and when you came in the store, they assumed you couldn't pay for it.
Exactly. We came in the store and see the thing with Framer, the college that you was going to. Remember, you needed the
Yeah.
suits. So I said I was going to take her shopping. I'll make sure she get all her attire that she need for college. So we went into Eddie Bauer, which they had nice linen suits and everything in there. And you know, during that time, Eddie Bauer was kind of expensive.
Right.
So as soon as we walked foot in the store, the lady was like, "May I help you?" And I was like, "We're just looking for now." 5 minutes later, "May I help you? Do you need help finding something?" "No, we're just looking for now." Came back again. I said, "You know what? We need this, we need that, we need this." So Freeman was like, "Oh my God, I gotta try all this on." "Yes, you gotta try all this on." So she in there, we got this lady going in
What
the
did I
back
just
getting
say?
gas.
I didn't say nothing.
And guess
just now.
what? I bought every bit of $600 worth of clothes from out that store.
Okay,
Just
as a
to-
rebuttal, y'all know I'm always
Don't let
looking at it on
looks-
another side.
Don't let looks.
What
fool
if they're
you.
just being attentive to your needs
That's a damn
to
lie.
make sure that you're getting what you want?
That's a lie.
I'm gonna give you a prime example. I can relate
How
to
many
April.
other people that came up in the store
What did I
after
say,
us
Crystal?
and
They
they
wasn't
didn't
like
approach?
that.
Thank you.
I've been in Walmart. Walmart's just average store, and I want to say I brought a TV, a dog cage, and something. I had a bunch of big stuff in my buggy. So I see the other people going by. You pulled my buggy. So can I see your receipt? And I said, well, did you look at everybody else's?
Oh God, that's that hood.
So
I'm
I said, look at everybody else's. Oh, I said, it's all good. I say, you can look at it. It's paid for. Oh, but it snatch my receipt and walk on about my business. Because look at both sides of it.
Yeah.
All of us can get a little hood
Yeah, we
and
can.
a little gangster, depending on the situation. Questioning your character, or worrying about what's in your pocketbook.
I got one. And this one right here was black on black. If you shop in Burlington, you know they had stopped layaway for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so apparently they started back. And anybody know me again, know I'm not good with layaway. I just go by.
I am a layaway junkie.
I love layaway.
I love a
I forget
layaway.
about it.
I love a layaway.
So I'm up in Burlington looking for particular crystals, right? I got my buggy full with the candle fixtures of crystals. The black lady approached me and she said, well, just to let you know, yes, we started layaway back, but you can't put any home decor on layaway.
Ooh, so she assumed you were putting it on layaway.
Assumptions.
But I didn't
What I
ask
told
you
y'all about
anything. You
assumptions,
just
right.
approached me in the store.
Right.
So I look at her and I said, well, this is not going to be a layaway.
Well, was
I'm
she in that
purchasing
department?
it. I don't give a damn.
You know, it could have been because she in that department and she figured you got to the register and what if you were trying to do that and then she had to put it back. But not realizing that she should have just waited.
See, you can see it two different ways.
She should have just waited.
No, why you want to approach me with that? I don't
She
give a
could've
damn
just
if
waited.
you had to put it back. It wasn't
Yeah,
number
that's your
6
job.
pieces.
Yeah.
It was 6 pieces,
Yeah.
but they were $30 a piece.
Okay.
And that's 6 pieces I would have had to put back, and I'm getting ready to leave in 30 minutes if you wasn't buying it. So let me just go ahead and nip this in the bud now and let you know we're not doing layaway in case you decide to just leave this buggy
But
right
I
here.
wasn't doing no layaway.
But she didn't know that.
I told her after she approached me, I'm minding my business.
See,
You
I
got
always
5
kinda
other
see-
people
I see
in there
different-
shopping too.
different things.
Why you feel the need to come approach me?
Yeah. Big man. That's a true statement.
Well, maybe she could have did it this way. Those are some nice pieces. I hope you're going ahead and buy them because they're not going to stay in the store long.
No, she didn't say that. She just asked.
Just to
I
kinda
hope-
That
know.
would have been a good way
I
to
hope
Yeah.
you're not putting
You better go and buy them now because they don't be in the store long.
Her exact words, I hope you're not planning on putting those on layaway because we don't do layaway.
I hope
For
you're not
home
planning
decor.
on. I hope you're not planning on putting them on layaway.
Yes,
She
ma'am.
made an assumption. She did.
Wow.
She did.
I
No,
haven't
ma'am,
had,
this is a
outside
cash
of Walmart, I
purchase.
haven't
I
had
don't
any
think
of
I
those,
ever had any
In fact, I
incidents.
wasn't even
All
swiping my
of
debit
those.
card the day I had cash.
But guess what? And that's why I shop online now.
No, I got the
But
touch and feeling.
It depends on what I'm getting. I'll shop online. And I can put whatever I want in my buggy, and I don't have to worry about nobody questioning me.
Yeah.
Am I putting it on layaway,
Right.
or am I paying for it today?
That's true.
Because you can't layaway online. Now,
Nicole has a
Fashion
question. What she
Nova, you can make payments. on
I don't
Fashion
like
Nova.
Fashion Nova.
But
I tried.
You
I
can
can't
pay
get
for your
with
stuff
it.
up front.
What Nicole
every place
said.
else. Can ghetto be in your tone of voice? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
I feel
they
like that
always
was. I
tell
feel like
me
that
I
was a
have a
jab.
harsh
Was that
tongue.
from our Nicole or
Yeah,
somebody
our
else?
Nicole.
I feel like that was a jab
I
to me.
think I pour a lot of vodka in
Tell
here.
Nicole.
I think I'm ghetto then. If it's in our voice.
I think it has a lot. to do
Takaya
with
calls
where
me
you
ghetto all the
originally
time, and I think that's because I'm country.
You know what?
I'm not ghetto.
Is? When I see somebody talking and clapping.
You think that's ghetto?
Yes.
Girl, let me tell you.
No,
That's
no,
ghetto?
no. If they arguing with somebody and they keep clapping with every word they say, like that's how they keep up with what they say.
No, that's letting you know, bitch, I was smacked up with you.
No, you ain't got to do all that. You enticing me.
See, look how you say.
You ain't gotta
So
do
you think
all
they ready to hit when they clapping?
Yeah, I'm waiting. I think they wasting time. Yeah, I'm not talking or clapping.
No.
Yeah,
They trying to build up a
So
let me make you scared
yes,
type thing.
But that's intimidation, and you're right. A tone, someone's tone can dictate a whole situation. It can
Well,
get
if
blown
that's
out
the
of
case,
proportion.
Mama be in fights all the time because
Mama
tone
nasty?
is like Mama can just have a regular conversation. You
Hey,
sweat up and
easy.
down. How you doing? She scares me. I'm serious. We were driving today in the car, and Mama was like, "Let me tell you," and I jumped. Mama, but I mean, Mama
maybe
had
her
that.
hair might need to be
Look
checked.
at Angela throwing
No,
shade on
no,
Mama.
no.
If you tuning in, Mama, tune
Check.
if Mama ever was like that.
Well,
Mama,
her and Pat are
she just
together.
she just have a naturally loud voice.
Yeah.
I'm loud.
But some people may take that as like,
Oh, they tell me
that's
that all the
intimidating.
time at work.
I love
They tell me that they
My
tell me
Really?
my tone.
I can't stand
Like
it.
if I get a phone
hear that
call,
too. Yeah.
it's
I'm
my
telling
tone.
Oh, this is what's going on and this is what y'all gonna do. I take over the conversation and say, no, this is what you're gonna do.
Oh my God.
And the day he came up there and said, I did it. I'm a bully when they talk to the phone.
Stacey's a bully over the phone.
Don't tell me what you're gonna do because I'm
You
gonna
hide
tell you
behind
what
the
you're
phone,
gonna
huh?
do.
Look at
No. See,
Anna
that-
throwing
that's-
shade
that's
left, right, in the middle.
professional. I can't
I
argue with customers.
know.
But y'all should know how I get down.
Oh,
Used
God.
to. I'm retired.
I'm the nicest one.
I'm retired.
You just
Look, however,
I get ghetto though.
You know,
I get ratchet.
I mean, what
I get hood.
What about work environment? Like, how does tone affect how someone perceives something? And could you be
Yes.
taken as ghetto or ratchet at work?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that's how they say you was about to get ghetto at the museum.
I sure was. Now,
It's so
let me
hard.
explain this god doggone situation. Take the kids to the museum. We're having a great time. Let me tell y'all a little more detail. They have the Wizard of Oz little virtual, movie thing where you can sit and feel like you're kind of in a movie. So it's a lot of us in there. We leave out. The way you leave out, you have to end up in a gift shop. Everybody that left this virtual movie, show, whatever you want to call it, comes to the gift shop. Okay. We're out the gift shop at this moment on the 4th floor. Something breaks. Was it the 4th floor? I don't even know if they got a 4th floor. 4th floor. Something must have broken because the security guard has tracked us down and said that our boys broke a whole display in the museum. Jay didn't tell you about that?
No,
That's when we went.
It was just one little.
It was one little thing.
$7
That's when we went to the haunted house or whatever. So anyway, ain't no big deal. Whatever we got to pay for, we going to go ahead and pay for it. We follow the security guard down to the gift shop. And Lord behold, and before I say this, I am far from racist. But there's a little white girl in there. And her demeanor was, did she say black boys? I don't know if she said that. No, I don't think she said black boys.
Were the only ones.
They were the only ones in here. First of all, that's a bold-faced lie. Because everybody got out that show the same doggone time. You know what? I don't argue. I wasn't in a stage of rage or anything. Just go ahead and show us these video cameras so we can go ahead and pay for what we got to pay for so we can leave. Well, Kathy or whoever is not going to be here today to show us. So I'm not paying for nothing if y'all can't prove that these boys ain't knocked nothing down. So, and I'm going to call her a little white girl. They did it. The whole time now, we cordial, we cool. She's still in her own little zone. I couldn't take it no more. I don't even remember what I said, but I probably said I would knock all this shit off this damn counter if you don't shut up like that, because I'm trying to be cool. That's one thing about me. I'm confrontational. You can do this. You know what I'm saying? But if you keep doing this, then I got a problem.
It's at the nice nasty.
No, that was straight
That was
fucking
ghetto.
ratchet and ghetto. Excuse my language.
Ooh.
Yeah, she, the way I see myself, everything on that counter was about to be on the damn
That
floor.
ain't the first time Freeman done threatened to knock some
That
stuff
sound like
down
me.
off the counter.
When?
Remember in Dodgers? And CJ had to come get us about a Dodgers?
Oh, God.
Because she refused to give a bag.
Maybe it's something little that takes me over the edge. I had about 4 sodas, 3 bags of chips, and you're not going to offer me a bag?
I ain't actually put it in the bag. I just need a bag. Can I
Bo,
get a
that
bag?
thing, that did something to me.
Knowing me, I
She
probably
asked,
say,
"Can I get
"Give
a
me
bag?"
my money back right now, and I
No.
want it now."
The heifer slammed the bag on the counter.
Oh,
Yeah, me and April was in there like we was about, me and April was ready to fight. CJ had to come get us out of the store.
This your job.
This is,
And
and that's what I
I
said.
told her. I said, it's your job.
Sorry,
If
we
you
all
feel like
loud.
coming to
We all
work,
loud and
then
ghetto.
You should have called out.
That's what I said.
If you don't
This
like
is your job.
get you another one.
Get you another one. That's the way I feel.
I ain't asked you to put it in the bag, but you could at least gave me a bag. You ain't even had to offer the bag.
If you don't want to be here, you can clock out.
You can
and go
clock
home.
out. Now that's something.
Now, that's
now tell me
another
if that's
subject.
hood or ratchet, because I say that in a quick heartbeat.
But that's
You chose this job.
Right.
So if you don't want to be here, you need to leave.
You-
I ain't
I
do
gotta
nothing to
go
you.
home.
That's a whole nother subject. Let's talk about black on black. Because,
Yeah.
Stacey, you had an incident today up in the store. When you went
Please
to
don't name the store. This
I
might be
didn't-
somebody's
yeah.
cousin,
I don't
brother,
care. But
daddy.
anyway, I don't care. They need to tell them how to teach. I mean, how to talk to people.
Talk to each other and that. That's why they don't
Especially-
respect.
That's why they don't
us,
respect
because
us,
We don't
because-
have respect for
for
each
each
other.
other.
They see us
So
doing each
that's
other.
why they
Yep.
disrespect us because we
Exactly.
disrespect
Y'all, if we
each
too
other.
loud, tell
I
us.
mean, this is the same race.
Oh, we ratchet
Oh,
right
this is
now.
the
This
same
is the
race.
same race.
Time out before you say that. This is a setting. Well, no, not really. I was about to contradict myself totally. I was about to say the setting where we're home, we're chilling. We can be ratchet and ghetto, but we on live. So does that count?
Well, I mean, in all honesty, let's be straightforward. People that be on here post stuff and hide behind images of portraying things
I've
that they're
never
not.
did that now.
So at the end of the day, when it boils
They
down
know
to
this
it,
who I am.
when it boils down to it, you will be real with yourself. It don't matter what nobody else has to say, because they do the same thing too. And so what? It's on live. At the end of the day, it is what it is. If you don't like it, you can get off.
All right. She said it. I ain't got no even repeat. Go ahead, Stacey.
Okay, went to Office Max today.
Oh, she named the store. She went to Office
Office
Max
Max.
I
today.
think I had too much vodka.
No.
Don't name the store.
Anyway,
No, it wasn't Office
disregard.
Max. It was the store up there in Columbia.
All right.
And
Oops. Go ahead.
blop. And I just asked about a certain item, and that man said,
Nicole said
"Y'all
too
come in here
Oh, Nicole
with
said
these
too loud.
stimulus checks, trying to spend all y'all money."
Oh God.
First of all, honey, I probably make more than you and your daddy and
Oh,
your
my
mama
goodness.
all together. I don't have
Knowing
to have a
me.
stimulus check to live off
I
of.
had to stand
Unfortunately,
for this.
people need those stimulus checks to live off of, but not me. But don't judge me on for what I asked for and why I asked for it. Just give me the goddamn item.
Right.
Sorry,
What
Daddy.
was the item?
A printer.
A
A printer.
So knowing me, I would have went and looked. You know what? Y'all excuse my language. I'll buy all these motherfuckers in here.
Exactly.
How
It
about
was
that?
number two.
And I want you to bring them up here too. Roll them up. I want them all.
See, people make you get
It
that
make
way.
you don't
Is that
know
fair to
what's
say
what
though?
my
Nobody
pockets
can
go.
look.
Crazy. Before me,
Nope.
he was helping a white couple. But
Nice.
why would you come to me, the same race?
You
I
You
get
assume
assume
attitude.
demeanor.
At the end of the day, it's assumption,
You
y'all.
assume
It's assumption.
that I'm in here spending stimulus money, tax money, whatever, but you don't know what's in my pocketbook. You don't know my profession. You don't know what I have.
Right.
So those of you that are in retail, please don't make no assumptions.
Don't make assumptions. Nobody
But
knows what
someone
y'all
is
bosses
in the
in
store
here.
shopping because you don't know what kind of status they have. They could be loaded for all
Right.
you know.
It's
Right.
a lot of people that's friends with us on Facebook have no clue exactly what it is that we do for a living.
Yeah.
It don't even
That's
matter.
my point. So at the end of the day,
I'm a
don't
stripper.
make no assumptions when you
I'm
don't
a
know
nasty
what
dancer.
somebody know or what's in their pocketbook.
Exactly.
Because you don't, nobody know your finances but you.
That's true.
And see, if
I never try to be in nobody's
with the
pockets.
people
That's
that I
none of
went
my
to high
business.
school with, all they know I was a high school dropout.
And
They
they
don't
make,
know the rest.
and that goes back to like what you said.
But you enrolling their kids in college.
Right.
There you go.
But that goes back to like what you said, like we be like that with each other. It's like
That's
you know how
sad.
they
We
say
should
black
not be
on
like
black
that with each
crime?
other.
That is still a way of a black on black crime. It should be a crime,
Aw.
a crime shame that we like that with each other.
But
That's
you know,
sad.
it was a post on
What?
Facebook, and it
Somebody
was,
said something?
He said, "I want honey that don't need the stimulus money." Hey, beautiful.
but it was a post on Facebook. It was a picture, and on that picture, it was 4 people. One side it was two white people, and on the other side it was 2 black people. On the side with the white people, he was actually had his hand up on the person's butt. In other words, pushing
Them up.
On the black side, it had them pulling them down.
Mm.
That's a true
Is
statement.
that
That's a
crab
true
in the
statement.
barrel mentality
Yeah.
real in
It's
black?
real.
Yeah.
It is.
It's
It
real.
really
And
is.
we'll touch
And
on
we-
that. Somebody said something real quick. Hold that thought, Emma.
Marie Antoinette said, "That's like going to the cashier and they hit EBT when you at the grocery store before you even say how you're paying."
Because
Yeah.
they always
Ooh,
say
that
it's
thing
just
irritates me.
EBT.
Nicole said we loud.
Yeah.
We gotta
Tell them
talk
we
at
got.
one time.
All right, we're sorry.
Yes, they
Is this
understand.
eat better today? No, it's not. It's dead.
I've never got asked
I
that.
have.
Cause my buggy be loaded. I have like over 100 or something
I
worth of
have-
stuff.
no, I
And
have
she say,
400.
is this EBT? No,
400.
baby. This is debit.
No.
Try $400
Yeah.
at one.
So would you
shopping
feel
trip.
better if she said, "Is this
My
debit or
card-
credit?"
I don't feel better if she shut her mouth up and just
No.
ring up my stuff.
Let me tell you, I was at the store, and my card kept getting declined. I was like, I know,
You
right
know you
now
got
I got
money.
money on
Maybe
here.
you
What's
hit the
going
wrong
on?
pin or
I
something.
said, what are you hitting? She said, oh, I hit EBT. I said, no, baby, this debit. Oh, I just see the color of your card.
Don't make no sense.
So she
Assumptions,
assumed that I was using
assumptions,
EBT,
people.
even though I missed it. It's been some years since
So bad,
Here's
y'all.
another thing that I do a lot. Like and you know how you go in the grocery store and they see a
Maria
buggy
Antoinette
full of
said it
stuff,
happened to her all
they
the time.
assume it's EBT. And let's be realistic, everybody done had EBT at one point or
Heck
another.
yeah.
When you have EBT,
I want it
you know
now.
they back up your stuff. Nobody don't ask you to push your buggy out.
I don't
right?
think they do that nowhere.
They
Yes,
do.
they do.
They do.
They do?
But if you paying cash, you need to take it out. But I had one guy, and he said, you know, every time I go in this particular grocery store, no matter what form of payment I ever paid for,
He asked you to
he
take it
always
out.
asks. And guess what I do? I tip him
him.
in front of everybody and say thank you.
Yeah.
To
That's
let him
nice.
know that I appreciate you doing it
I
and
still
asking.
and I still get that. I still get that yet to today because when I go shopping, I go shopping.
Right,
I like to fill my flat freezer up with meat
Right.
and everything because I try to cook almost every day.
right,
So my grocery bill be like $400.
right.
And I do go to the grocery store at least once or twice a week to get the little side items, the
Right.
fresh vegetables or whatever I need to do to cook. However, I do not get EBT. I have not received EBT in over 20 years.
Wow.
Everything I get and I pay with cash.
Mm.
Yeah, we have to. I hate it.
So when I go through the line, yeah, I have a buggy full of stuff, but treat me like you would treat anybody else.
Do you know if you were
And then-
another race with all that stuff, it
I
would
don't
be a
think so,
question?
I don't know. Do we have
You
any
know what?
Caucasians
It's a
on the
proven
line?
fact.
We need
It's
to know
a
this.
proven fact, and you can pull up the data that in Orangeburg County, the people that's receiving EBT, the white race outnumbers the black.
Ooh.
However, you don't see those that have to go to those classes and everything. You don't see many of them in those classes.
Oh, because guess what? Are we just trying to get through? My husband lost his job. So what? You don't know my situation either.
Yeah.
Don't make no assumptions. Oh,
Assumptions.
this is another sorry conversation.
Assumptions
Sit down.
will kick our behind, and that's just real. How long have we been on? Somebody
Tell
tell me
Nicole
how
I
long.
said hi.
Or
Tell
which
Nicole I
one?
said hi. So like where
Nicole
I'm very,
said hey. I mean, Angela said hey,
I'm
Nicole.
very passionate about this topic. 'Cause
Oh,
it
she
hits-
said she's very passionate about this topic. That's
it
why we
hits
loud,
home
because
in
it
so
hits
many
home
areas.
in so many areas. We just gotta stop knocking each other down. At the end of the day,
Fix my crown.
that's what it boils down to.
Instead of knock me
Crystal,
down.
what you said? She told me one day. She said, "I'm adjusting your crown, queen.
That's right. Fix my crown and don't knock me down.
Don't knock me down. Fix
And
fix my crown and, don't knock me down."
And that's what it all supposed to be. And I think we can start that from here today on
I don't know
this
if
show.
anybody's saying anything because there we go.
From
I'm sorry, I
here-
missed so much stuff.
On this show, from us talking from this point on, we need to uplift each other,
Right.
encourage each other,
That's right.
and let everyone know your situation is not as bad as you may think it
That's
is.
right.
Right.
That's
Because
right.
there's always someone that's in a worse situation.
You're right.
That's right.
And
Aw,
nothing
that's
lasts
true.
forever.
And be a help to one another.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And treat people the way you want to be treated.
As Grandma's favorite saying is, better days are coming.
That's
Better
right.
days are coming.
Trouble
I'm
don't
sorry, I
last
missed all these
always.
comments.
Hey.
Who is this saying bring her passionate self on camera? Which one is she talking about? Angela?
Hey, Angela.
You just want to know what's in my bank account because you done seen it.
Are you a gold digger?
Who asked that?
I don't know. Who asked what? Are you a gold digger?
Yeah.
I'm asking whoever said tell her bring her behind to the thing.
Melvin.
Oh.
Melvin, who are you talking
Melvin
about?
who? Oh, Macmillan.
Well, from this point on, let's encourage each other and
I'm just reading comments that I missed.
okay. Well, while you reading, I'll just talk.
Go ahead.
Let's encourage each other and uplift each other.
Right.
I mean, at least one person a day. Can we do that challenge for 30 days?
Yeah.
30 challenge. What are we hashtagging?
Hashtag uplift
Be
me.
nice and help.
Oh,
the
I
next
like
person
that,
out.
Angela.
Okay.
Hashtag uplift me.
Right. And
I don't care if it's an encouraging word,
right.
a compliment,
On the
Right.
page, on they status, on
their
they whatever.
status or
Right.
in
And
person.
tag,
Right.
sip, and talk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
anything.
please tag Sip and Talk. Like I'm from New York. Please
But
tag Sip
believe
and
it or
Talk.
not, and I'm not going to lie to you, this right here, my past birthday, it really meant a lot to me because this is the first time in years that a lot of people actually wished me happy birthday.
Oh
And
really?
believe it or not, I don't even celebrate my birthday most of the time. I just recently started.
Why? Could you forget your age?
Shut up, Freeman. But anyway, in the past, how many times have you said you bought me a birthday cake?
It's been a while. Normally we always buy birthday cakes.
But not for me, because I always tell y'all not to buy one.
Why?
Because I always
Because she's not selfish.
Do you not feel loved?
No, I didn't feel.
Now I
the need
feel
to
like we gotta have a
celebrate.
And you
sentimental
didn't feel
moment.
selfish about, that.
No, during that time, I was like, okay, well, I'm this age, and I have big ideas and big goals for myself.
Right.
And if I haven't reached that goal or what I said I wanted to reach by that age, then I get kind of a little depressed or whatever.
I think we all
So
do.
I try to push myself, and I be like, well, I'm not going to celebrate because there's really nothing to celebrate for besides me.
life.
I have life, and
Right.
I'm thankful for that. Don't get me wrong. I'm thankful for that, but I mean,
You feel like an accomplishment would like put the icing on the cake.
exactly.
I feel like that too.
Now,
though. I
let me
push
tell you
myself
this.
Y'all
really
sound like a
hard.
whole bunch of Blanches in here, and y'all would understand if y'all watched the Golden Girls.
I watched the Golden Girls.
Then you
all the
need to
time.
celebrate.
We need to have a challenge one day.
What kind of challenge?
Oh, we can go word
I can
for
tell you
word for
anything
any-
about the Golden Girls,
Let's do
but we're
it.
not going to go there. Hashtag uplift me. Is that what we said?
Okay.
Hashtag
But
uplift
y'all
me, and
really
make sure you
made me feel
tag.
special for my
Let's sip
birthday.
and talk.
Thank y'all for the birthday shout out.
Oh, you're welcome.
And by me saying that, it means that the smallest thing that you may compliment or say to a person can really take it to take it a long way, and you just don't know how that can actually make a person feel.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that goes back to the conversations that we always end up having. You never know what that person is going through. So that one little compliment,
Right.
oh my God, you smell good today. Or if you see somebody on Facebook, love the hair, girl, keep up the good work. Tag, uplift me.
Right.
I mean, come on. Like, let's start doing that for each other.
Or a
Like,
nice
let's do it.
outfit. Or, it's something you see different. Oh, I like your shoes.
Yeah.
Like,
It
you
can
know
Somebody
that you-
noticed something
But it
about
could
somebody.
even be, I hope you have a great day.
Yep.
That's right.
Or today is your day.
Today is a better day.
Today
There
is
you
a
go.
better day. Make
Right.
today better than
Or
yesterday.
make today yours.
That's right. And it's little.
Thank
it's
you,
other
Melvin.
things.
We appreciate
And
that.
it's just like, have you ever been in a store or gas station or what have you, or a restaurant, and to pull up and be like, well, the person in front of you pay for your food?
Yeah.
Yes, I do that,
That happens a
sometimes.
lot.
If I've been in the store and like this person, I don't know what was going on with them, whatever with it, and he was like, "No, I got it." I said, "Don't worry about it. I got it."
Yeah.
And he just went on. It was an older little guy, but I just went ahead and paid for it. I was like, "No, I got it." You don't know
You never know,
like
man.
how
I'm
that makes
telling
somebody
you.
feel. Like, dog, you don't know if that was their last.
You don't
or,
know.
Or
For real.
I even did that one time, and the lady, I think she had like $30 worth of stuff, bread, the basic. She said, "Baby, I thank you because I didn't have no food." So she was gonna spend her
On
$30-some,
food.
and I just went ahead and bought it
paid
for her. I
for
said,
it.
"Will you take that and get you some household stuff, or save it for next time?"
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And you'll get all that back in return, y'all. Oh my God.
If you treat people the way you want to be treated, your life will be so much more fulfilling.
It will be.
And
And don't focus on the negative. You know.
No, it's positive out there all the time.
Yeah.
And like I tell you, I deal with so many children, teenagers, young adults. I don't judge anybody. Everybody comes from all different kind of walk of life. I've experienced some things as a teenager growing up, and it had nothing to do with my upbringing. My mother was a great mother, but it was me being hard-headed and seeing how other people live.
You wanted
my
to live that
friend-
way?
No.
Oh.
From my friends and stuff
Oh,
like that.
got you.
know, But it taught me, you don't know what the next person is going through.
Right.
So try to be nice. It's been times I've bought pregnancy tests, maxi pads, coats because the child didn't even have a coat. I don't question what your mama doing or what your dad doing.
Let me just do it if I can do it for you. I just do
it because I would want somebody to do it for my child if they were in need.
Exactly.
Just like when my child went away at the age of 17, my child wanted to go to college. She went to college at the age of 17 in Georgia. I like to lost my mind knowing that my baby girl is out there by herself.
Yeah, in the big A.
But I had one person that was at her school. If I did not hear from my daughter, I can call him and he would find her and have her to call me.
I don't, Creighton.
What happened?
No, I'm just responding.
Oh. But I mean, it's just little things.
It's little
like
things,
that really
yeah.
Make an impact and make you feel.
It don't have to be nothing major. It don't have to be anything. It's just small stuff.
Things, and just like I expressed to my students' parents when I meet them for the first time and they're letting their child go for the first time, I let them know that I can relate and I really understand.
Yeah, distractions. Yeah, I think it's about time's up. I didn't mean the dog's barking. This is happening. Da, 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 da. Again, this is reality, and that's one thing. And here I go rambling, but that's just one thing that I wanted to do to create this platform is for reality. You get what I'm saying? We get a lot of edited stuff. We get a lot of what really happened behind the scenes. But this is real. Everything we tell y'all is real. Nothing's made up. I don't sit here and rehearse not a god doggone thing. I just talk. And we go through things together. And that's what we're here for. However, speaking of going through things together, hopefully next Friday, Crystal said we need to speak more positivity on each other instead of negativity. Wishing bad on somebody is always a downfall. But first, see, that brings me to something. I'm trying to end it here, people. But Crystal, that brings me to something. Why would one person wish something bad on somebody? And I put this on anything. I have never. Angela, I don't know. Austin wants some. Angela, she all in the phone.
He doesn't want anything.
He is whining.
He just.
Why would somebody actually take the time out of their day to wish bad on somebody? Or to hope this person does not succeed at what they want to succeed at. That's taking energy and time away from me that I can be doing something productive. Like, I never met nobody like that. And I hope to never meet nobody that actually sit here and praise on someone's downfall. I just don't get it. Real quick, somebody said, this comes easy when you have developed love for yourself. It makes it easy to love on. That answered my question, because I always wondered, how am I just so nice and loving? I love myself. Thank you for that, Letitia. Y'all need to react with your audience more, ladies. Y'all just talking to each other. Then what you want me to say, Melvin? Tell me what type of person you are. Like, talk back.
We did ask where we're from.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't see that, Melvin. We're from South Carolina. Where are you from?
He's from New York.
You're from New York.
From New York, but currently live in South Carolina. We are
okay. I'm sorry, I didn't see that because that's what we do. We talk. You know, I'm sorry. That's what this platform is for. I do apologize. What do you? I mean, chime in. Tell us your thoughts. I do read them.
See who was in the background.
That's not what we're here for. We're not doing panels right now.
That's Melvin again.
We're not doing panels right now because we're social distancing. However, right now I'm with her every day because we work together. I'm with her every day because we live about 50 feet from each other. I'm with my sister every day because we live about
That's your sister.
20 feet from each other.
You know her
so we know
whereabouts.
who we've been around. You get what I'm saying? So that's why we're here. However, I wouldn't invite anyone else over that I have not been around in a while. So we're not doing panels right now. So I do apologize that I wasn't focused on here.
Orangeburg in the house. Woo-woo. Melvin from Orangeburg.
Angela, if you don't get Austin.
I gotta rinse off the pants.
Now, I would like to talk about...
Listen, no, Melvin, listen. Let me explain something to you. Melvin, and anyone feel free to chime in. This is Let's Sip and Talk with Freema. And no, I'm not trying to pop my collar. However, before all this coronavirus stuff took place, we had panels where there was about 5 of us. Everyone would chime in. You know, we're all here. Everyone's on camera. This here, they're just here for support while we're talking, engaging with you guys or whatever. They're not here to be on the on the thing,
Can I say
Melvin.
something? Mr.
This
Melvin.
is not a dating site, Nicole.
Mr.
Exactly.
Melvin.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Melvin, if your concern was interaction with the audience, ask a question. We will answer.
I like being in the background, Melvin. So you
But
probably would never see
anyway,
me.
I have a topic that's something that I have been going through for the
This is
past
the view.
week. And I would like to know,
It is what
why
it is.
is it the people that try to do right, live right, and treat others as the way they would want to treat?
See, this is something you can
seem like
chime
they
in on.
struggle.
This is what we do. You chime in, you give your opinions.
I always seem like I have the worst luck, but I try to be nice. I try to be there for others. I try to do the right thing. I try to live
Let me
right. I
explain
try to
it.
raise my kids the right way. However, Pam, on the other hand, can get whatever she want to get.
Let me explain something to you, April.
And
You have God for whoever believes, and you have the devil for whoever believes, okay? And the devil work in just the same ways as God could work, by making stuff look so good to you that you feel like God's giving you something in your favor when you just don't know. That may be just something that's going to end up knocking you down. You just never know. God may be giving you this struggle because he is setting you up for something much greater.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? It's going to come.
Everything you learn,
It's gonna come.
experience is building you for that next situation.
It's building you
It is a learning.
It's a
situ-
true-
It's a
Y'all,
learning
I'm
lesson.
not going to tell how old I am.
It's a learning lesson.
ain't time
because
yet.
you
I
have
tell you,
go through those things.
I'm going to write my book one day.
Yeah.
I don't have a question. I'm asking you, what's your
for
question?
your next level.
Yes.
What's your comment?
Like you getting
not
prepared for
necessarily,
your next
not necessarily a
level.
question,
He
Melvin.
wanna meet us.
Anybody
That's what
who's
it is.
on here, Melvin, they give their feedback. We give opinions. Let me start over what I say at the beginning with Let's Sip and Talk. The reason I started this whole thing, and I don't like the way my nail look, but the reason I started this whole thing is because, I'm about to stop. Let me just reiterate this so people can get a good understanding. But what I used to do before, I used to be a mission coordinator. And I know y'all have heard this several times for the ones that always tune in. However, I hear a lot of different stories. I hear a lot of different backgrounds. I hear a lot of trials and tribulations. I hear a lot of things that people go through. And that's something that's in me. And I have always been this way. I used to take it home. It bothers me. It upsets me, especially when it's something I can't do about it. You get what I'm saying? So what I think is we learn from each other.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? What I think may be right, it may not be right. And I'm not saying somebody else is right. However, if you see it from different perspectives, then maybe you'll say, you know what? I didn't look at it that way. You're absolutely right. So no one is on here and you're not going through it by yourself because someone else may be going through that same thing or been through it. No one on here are counselors. We never portray to be. However, we have open conversations. And again, when we were doing panels, you would get my perspective. You would get the next person's perspective. You would get the next person's perspective. But because we're quarantining and I don't know who everybody's been around, I can't invite people to the panel. So right now it's just me running my mouth, and I rely on you guys to chime in like they're doing and give their opinions on here because again, we're helping someone else.
Right, Melvin.
People learn from each other. So it's not just a view or I'm asking you guys questions. This is for you to give your feedback on the topic and what we discuss. Because we go all the way around the room. We go up and down. We go from Earth to Mars. We talk about all kind of stuff on this, Melvin. So I really want to thank you for tuning in. And I hope that I'll see you. I'm not doing it Sunday because it's Mother's Day. But we will resume next week. Friday. Now, I'm going to do something Wednesday. I'll put it out there then. Friday, I want to do calling all hustlers. You get what I'm saying? Because I appreciate that, Melvin. I want to do something called calling all hustlers because we have to support each other. You get what I'm saying? Right now during this time, I see a lot of bacon. I see a lot of all kind of stuff. So, hey, I'm willing to share my little, what you want to call it?
Your hustle.
My hustle. With you, and hopefully we can do this thing together. You can call in, we can collaborate, we can network. If you're doing some bacon, I'm willing to eat some on a show. Call in and describe that great ingredient. I'm willing to, get some paparazzi jewelry and we can talk about it while you calling in and I'm displaying it for you. Let's work together. It's okay, Melvin, because guess what? You don't know unless you ask. So I appreciate that. You don't know unless you ask. But again, we're here to help each other. That's all it's about. We ramble a lot because life is all over the place. No one ever knows what may happen. Jane, I'm going to kill you with that music. Nothing may know what's going to happen in the future, what may happen tomorrow. That's why we talk and we go over different scenarios. So to end this conversation, my assistant is cutting me off. She said, shut up. To end this conversation, I just want to say, remember to social distance. It is real out here. Do not take it as a joke. Also, let's uplift one another. We don't have to do it in private. We can do it in the open.
God bless. Until next time.
Till next time. Happy Mother's Day to all you great moms out there.
And single dads.
Single dad. No, I don't do that. They got Father's Day coming up. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. You're great. Keep up the great work. You rock. And remember, have a great weekend. You have a great weekend too.